Season 2 of Silo continues to pull back the curtains and uncover the truths keeping Silo's inhabitants in check. Set in a harrowing future, where the last 10,000 humans cling to survival in a mile-deep underground shelter, their lives are dictated by authoritarian rule and shrouded in mystery. No one knows why the Silo exists or who built it, and asking the wrong questions or disrupting the status quo comes with deadly consequences. Last season, Silo's protagonist, Juliet Nichols, an engineer turned reluctant investigator, came across the chilling secrets while searching for answers about a loved one's death. But her personal quest for truth gains the attention of Silo's judicial, putting a target on her head. Following her shocking discovery of the barren wasteland beyond the Silo, Season 2 continues to follow Juliet on a high-stakes mission to expose the truth. Episode 2 of the second season, which begins with loud alarms and widespread panic, is appropriately named since it is about order, its breakdown, the attempts to preserve it, and the possible consequences of its absence. Since it mostly focuses on Mayor Holland's attempts to use Juliet's disappearance as a publicity stunt, it might just as easily be titled Politics. Of course, the ramifications are enormous. Everyone saw Juliet go, and some are beginning to suspect that she may still be alive. It goes against everything they've been instructed, causes concern throughout the judicial department, and incites unrest among the ranks. Mayor Holland is aware that he must act swiftly, but he is unsure of how to do so. He starts by giving Robert Sims command of the sheriff department before approaching Meadows for support. She consults the Wizard of Oz to get a rough idea of what she wants because she is hesitant to give one without receiving something in return. The wizard's departure on a hot air balloon at the end of that story appeals to her since it represents freedom and emancipation from the Silo's constraints. The spin is quite ingenious. Holland proclaims Juliet a hero, a fresh ray of hope for the Silo's future. He says that she was using a new type of tape, and her going over the hill shows how effective it was. The consequences can be severe. Everyone is getting closer to their ultimate aim of escaping the Silo thanks to the benefits of this new tape. When Meadows gives each household 5 credits to celebrate, the audience roars with excitement. However, Shirley is not amenable to this. She is aware that the IT department has been using the faulty tape for a very long time, and that everything is a lie. Someone on the inside switched to Juliet's nice tape, which is the standard stuff. However, security swiftly surrounded her. Only when Knox intervenes and vouches for her does she escape a trip to the mines. He sends Cooper after her as she storms off. Walker, who had been taken away by Hank on suspicion of being Juliet's conspirator, is freed as a result of the mayor's tale, and she then follows Cooper to the small rebel group that Shirley is inciting. Given that Holland already offers Meadows a more solid alliance in exchange for setting aside part of the good tape for her, you can see the divisions starting to take shape here. The judicial department and the resistance are on opposing sides, with Juliet in the middle and important figures like Sims in the middle. Next week, we might see how she's doing. New graffiti that reads JL, Juliet Lives, begins to appear on the walls to demonstrate the point. That reminder and the notion that believing in her survival will permanently influence the Silo's immediate future are presented in Silo Season 2, Episode 2.